Hey everybody! Tonight we're talking about Cyprus, a small island in the Mediterranean that's seen more history than a used chariot dealership. Nestled between the crossroads of Europe, Asia and Africa, Cyprus has been a coveted gem for millennia. Seriously, this place has been conquered more times than a game of Risk at Genghis Khan's house. From ancient Egyptians to the Ottomans, everyone wanted a piece of this strategic paradise. You see Cyprus down there? Tiny, right? But don't let its size fool you. This island has a larger-than-life story to tell. Well, this little slice of paradise has been ruled by everyone from the Greeks and Romans to, well, pretty much everyone who was anyone in the ancient world. The Greeks brought their gods, the Romans their roads, and each left an indelible mark. They even had those crusaders swinging swords around trying to find the Holy Grail, probably in the lost luggage department of the Paphos airport. Imagine knights in shining armor lost in translation and looking for divine relics. But Cyprus isn't just a historical footnote. It's a place with a vibrant culture, delicious food, halloumi fries anyone, and enough beaches to make a mermaid jealous. The island's modern-day charm is a blend of its rich past and lively present. So, buckle up as we dive into the wild ride that is Cypriot history. From ancient ruins to modern marvels, Cyprus is a treasure trove waiting to be explored. Let's uncover the stories that make this island truly unforgettable. The first humans showed up in Cyprus around 10,000 BC, probably for the excellent weather and lack of saber-toothed tigers. They were followed by a parade of civilizations, each leaving their mark, and their garbage, let's be honest. The Mycenaean Greeks arrived around 1600 BC, bringing with them their love of poetry, drama, and, unfortunately for everyone else, war. They also brought the story of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, who supposedly popped out of the sea foam off the coast of Cyprus. After the Mycenaeans came the Phoenicians, those maritime masters who were basically the FedEx of the ancient world. They set up shop, did some trading, and invented the alphabet, which was nice of them because sending postcards with only emojis would be exhausting. The Greeks never quite got over their love for Cyprus. They kept coming back for more, like that friend who always forgets their wallet at dinner. The island became a center of Greek culture and philosophy, with everyone from Zeno of Citium, founder of Stoicism, not to be confused with the Zeno who sells you car insurance, to the poet Sappho calling Cyprus home. Then came the Romans, who were less interested in philosophy and more interested in conquering things. They turned Cyprus into a province, which basically means they slapped a property of Rome sticker on it and called it a day. Despite the whole being conquered thing, life under the Romans wasn't all bad. They built roads, aqueducts, and amphitheaters, proving that even conquerors can occasionally be handy with a hammer and chisel. Section 4. Byzantine Emperors and Crusader Kings, Cyprus in the Middle Ages. This island, strategically located in the eastern Mediterranean, has seen its fair share of rulers and conquerors, each leaving an indelible mark on its history and culture. The Roman Empire eventually went the way of all empires, and most reality TV stars, splitting into two. The Western Roman Empire crumbled under the weight of invasions and internal strife, while the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to thrive for centuries. Cyprus ended up in the hands of the Byzantines, the eastern half of the Roman Empire, who were big fans of mosaics, Christianity, and really long beards. The island became a significant center for Byzantine art and culture, with stunning mosaics and churches that still stand today as a testament to their influence. The Byzantines held on to Cyprus for a while, but eventually, those pesky crusaders showed up, fresh off a boat from Europe, and looking for a fight. These knights, driven by religious fervor and a thirst for adventure, saw Cyprus as a valuable strategic asset in their campaigns. Richard the Lionheart, who was basically the medieval version of a rock star, conquered the island in 1191. His conquest was swift and decisive, showcasing his military prowess and ambition. Richard's time in Cyprus was brief, but impactful. He then promptly sold it to the Knights Templar, proving that even Crusader kings had to pay the bills. The Templars, known for their wealth and military might, saw Cyprus as a valuable asset for their operations in the Holy Land. Cyprus bounced between Crusader kingdoms for a few centuries, eventually ending up under the control of the Venetians, who were more interested in trade and making money than holy wars. The Venetians transformed Cyprus into a bustling hub of commerce, leveraging its strategic location to enhance their maritime trade routes. Who can blame them? The Venetians' focus on trade brought prosperity to the island, leaving a legacy of economic growth and cultural exchange that would shape Cyprus for generations to come. Section 5, Ottoman Empire, more like Ottoman Maypire Cyprus under Turkish rule. In 1571, the Ottomans, led by Selim II, not to be confused with Selim I, who was a different guy but equally good at conquering, decided it was time to add Cyprus to their empire. The Venetians put up a fight, but were ultimately outnumbered and outgunned. It's tough to argue with cannons, especially when they're pointed at your city. The Ottomans ruled Cyprus for over 300 years, during which time they introduced coffee, baklava, and a more relaxed approach to timekeeping. They also, unfortunately, brought with them a system of religious taxes that didn't exactly make them popular with the local Christian population. Section 6, Rule Britannia, briefly, British colonization and the road to independence. In 1878, the British, never ones to miss an opportunity to add another jewel to their colonial crown, decided to borrow Cyprus from the Ottomans. They claimed they just needed a base in the Mediterranean to keep an eye on those pesky Russians. The Ottomans weren't exactly thrilled, but they weren't in a position to argue. The British officially annexed Cyprus in 1914, just in time for World War I. They then stayed for another half-century, making themselves at home with tea, cricket, and driving on the wrong side of the road. The Cypriots, meanwhile, were getting restless. They wanted independence. And after a long and often violent struggle, they finally got their wish in 1960. Section 7. One island, two sides, zero chill Cyprus since 1974. Independence didn't exactly usher in an era of peace and harmony. The newfound freedom was marred by underlying tensions that had been simmering for years. The Greek Cypriot majority and the Turkish Cypriot minority had different visions for the island's future. These tensions eventually boiled over into violence, leading to a series of conflicts. In 1974, the situation reached a breaking point with a Turkish invasion following a Greek-led coup. The island was plunged into chaos. The result was a divided island. The northern part declared itself the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, a state recognized only by Turkey. The rest of the world continued to recognize the Republic of Cyprus. Today, Cyprus remains divided, a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict. The buffer zone, patrolled by UN peacekeeping forces, stands as a physical and symbolic barrier between the two communities. Over the years, numerous negotiations for reunification have taken place. Leaders from both sides have met countless times, and while there have been moments of hope, a lasting solution remains elusive. The complexities of the situation make it a challenging puzzle to solve. Despite these challenges, Cyprus has managed to retain its charm and allure. The island is a popular tourist destination, known for its stunning beaches, ancient ruins, and of course its complicated history. Visitors are drawn to its unique blend of cultures and the warmth of its people. It's a place where you can wander through Roman amphitheaters in the morning, sip Turkish coffee in the afternoon, and enjoy a plate of Greek meze in the evening. The island offers a rich tapestry of experiences that reflect its diverse heritage. Just don't bring up the politics unless you're prepared for a very long and passionate conversation. The history and division of Cyprus are deeply personal and evoke strong emotions among its people.